We're gonna make an abomination. The gist of this is that I'm making an abomination because I'm running a fashion contest. I'll be giving away $100 this month. So let's fuck around with his character. I currently have my my little shinobi, who is merged with Shion after the end of episode 5. I'd really like to go for making a roly-poly today, if you know what that is, like a pillbug or woodlouse, because I think all I have really is umbrellas, and I could totally make a roly-poly out of umbrellas. So I'm just gonna load up with umbrellas, arranging them. Submission requirements, player ID name, which you'll have to join the Discord if you want to submit anything, so I'm gonna put that into the video specifically. Submission requirements are player ID name, ship, screenshot, and registered in the lookbook with the tag Voss Contest 1 without the quotes. Number 2, screenshots should showcase the entire body, trying not to like cut off any parts. You can use multiple shots or anything. You can use like modifiers or lighting or anything, as long as it actually shows the whole costume, the whole piece. And backgrounds won't be used in judging when it comes to the final round, which we have a couple of phases of voting depending on how many submissions we get. So we'll do like 1 or 2 voting rounds in the Discord itself. The community gets to vote first. And then the like final submissions, there's a panel of judges. The themes for contests are mostly generated by the community itself, ideally, because we have a suggestions area. And you can see like the winners for the last contest we had was New Year's themed. It ran for 2 months. These are supposed to run for 1 month each, but it ran for 2 months because I recently just took over the server from its previous host, Cryfu, which many thanks to Cryfu for allowing me to keep the server running and keep the contests running. So yeah, it's pretty basic rules. It's just like, don't cheat, make sure you know that your submission is actually being submitted correctly. Don't make a partial submission. Be as creative as possible. Reach out to me if you want advice on how to fuck around with like stuff like angles and shit. But yeah, it's pretty basic. Come join the Discord for the fashion contest. Which is under !fashion on my Twitch, or Twitch chat or whatever. It should be open when I'm offline as well, so. And of course I'll include a link in the description of the ad video that I'm making. So real quick, I'd like to just show off the winners from the last month's contest. So this last month we had 5 winners instead of the typical 4, just because the last month was really 2 months and I wanted to give out a little bit more to people, but normally it's going to be 4 winners per month. So here we have this one, and 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 we have this one, which was more just like a casual New Year's versus like the ceremonial looking ones. So congratulations to Kiri Blast, UA, Lemon Peel, Firmament, and Leth on the last contest, and good luck to those in the future. So I'd like to show some examples that were submitted by my fellow Arcs console creators, and if you would go check them out, their social media will be linked in the description below. Let's bring this over here. So first we have this like rabbit fox looking cast, which is pretty cool. And then next is a group photo that includes several non-human creations. Like there's this thing, and there's like this cool thing back here. It's like the demons from Luther sort of thing, but like castified. We have this like big like bumblebee kind of looking guy. We've got some wolf creatures. We have a terrifying chicken boy. We have this ant creature. There's like this kind of rabbit, but like something like this particularly wouldn't count, or like something like this, because they're like obviously still very human. Whereas if you're gonna have like a monster theme, you want like the whole thing to be done. So like this one is really good. So then we've got these really cool tanks and like a motorbike that show off the importance of picking your poses when submitting a screenshot for some of these creations. So that can be really fun to experiment with, like making a creation or a monster that only works in a certain pose, like the ant creature, which is showed off a little bit more here. It's got its head and it's got like a tail and wings and legs and stuff, but like standing up, it wouldn't make quite as much sense. You can kind of see the cast's feet at the very front of them, so I assume they're like sitting down, and this is probably like their head or something, and these are their arms, I assume. And here we also have some like wolf people, and there's the rabbit being a perv over there. And this one is another one for casts that doesn't really require a lot of posing. It's just like a wolf dragoon sort of thing. It kind of reminds me of the dragoon boss from the Mega Man series. If you've ever played that, I think it was like Flame Dragoon or something. And so this is really interesting, and I think that would be really cool. So those are just some examples of some of the possible things you could make during this contest, or you could just like go completely off the rails and make the fucking whatever I'm trying to make, which is some sort of sad roly-poly. What kind of abomination am I making? I'm attempting to make a roly-poly. It's not working out very well. I just want to make a roly-poly, man. I just want my umbrellas to like be the right fucking angle, is all. I feel like I could really straunch these out. Okay, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stretch out all of these to maximum maxness. And that'll totally help me become the best roly-poly that there ever was. The best roly-poly that there ever was. Or pillbug, or whatever you call it in your... It has a different name for like literally every state and region that it's in. Scientific name is a woodlouse. It's a little insect that like balls up and rolls away when it's in danger. It's really annoying because it starts at an angle, so it's like hard to get nice terrestrial isopods. Yes, exactly. That's better. Next, 3, 3. 3, 4. Yes. This is my abomination. It is a sad, disappointing roly-poly on a carpet. Yeah, I don't have a lot of accessories, but like that's the basic gist of it. There's really nothing for me to do there, I guess. It's all good. I did my best. I obviously am not submitting my really terrible roly-poly to the contest, mostly because, well, one, it's really bad. I did a really bad job. But like you saw, like basically the gist of like angling shit obnoxiously, to get stuff exactly perfect, and then getting your poses correct. Is gonna be this month's themes. It's March Monster Madness. Not to be confused with March Madness, the sports thing, which I totally confused it with the first time. I'm just like, March Madness, that's like a Mad Hatter thing, right? Right? No? Alright. Anywho, this is terrible. Truly awful. Absolutely horrendous. But yeah, come through to the fashion. Oh my god, shut the fuck up, bitch. A counteroffensive against the photon. Oh my god, she's so loud. She's so loud.